that shit looking, yeah, you don't want that shit look, you don't want it to look, you know, dry or anything like that. Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video will be over how I get my beach waves done. I know a lot of people have asked, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in, show you what I like to do when I like to get my little beach waves. I know my hair is kind of already wavy. This is day 2 for my hair. Let's jump in. And before we go ahead and start, just make sure you guys leave a comment, a like, and make sure to subscribe onto my channel. So whenever doing your hair, just know that first things first, you need a primer, a heat protectant, or any type of thing that, any type of product that will basically coat the hair. Make sure that you're always using a heat protectant. Don't go burning your hair or anything like that. Just the best way I can break it down or explain to you is think of your skin out in the sun, like with that heat that you're putting on there. So always use a heat protectant. Favorite heat protectant currently, normally use the Keratin Complex Thermo Shine. It's a little bit more for shine. For my hair, it's a little more on the dry side and thirsty side. It's parched. But I like it because it kind of gives me that shine afterwards, and I don't have to go back in and seal it with an oil. So it just does it for me, 2-in-1 basically. So that's my personal preference, and no, it is not heavy for me. I personally like it, and I think it's more for textured, thicker hair. That way it doesn't weigh it down or anything like that. I jumped on to something new. I wanted to try a new product. So this one is really lightweight. It's just so smooth. I don't even know what it is, and it doesn't even have like it does have a shine, but it's not like the Keratin Complex one, the Thermo Shine that I was talking about. This one's more of a softer, thicker consistency, but when I say thicker, it's more like a creamier. It's not necessarily oil-based. So this one has done me really good. You just spray it on, comb it through, make sure it gets through the whole hair, and just work it in. Just FYI, because I'm using Hot Tools and products, doesn't mean that this video is sponsored or anything. It's just my favorites or my go-tos that I like to use, and I want to share with you guys. So there is no sponsoring or nothing like that. Let's go ahead and make sure you put that little bad boy in. So there we go. All right, there we go. Comb it in. So I'm gonna go in and use my Paul Mitchell Express Gold Curl, and this is a 1.25 curling iron, and I love this one. I've used other sizes, but this one currently gives me that little beach wave. Others do too, but I've been stuck on this one. Sometimes when you use I don't want to say the thicker the barrel, the more of a beach wave you'll get. It's kind of how you'll work it, because I've used a 1-inch before on my hair, and it gives me the beach waves. I think it's just honestly how you work it. But to each their own. If you feel like something bigger works for you, then go for it. Me personally, it's that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and section my hair. You're just basically going to section your hair, and I like to take sometimes bigger sections. If I'm doing beach waves, it has to be bigger sections just because it gives you more of that flowy look. If you go smaller on the sectioning or tighter on the curl, just make sure that you go in with a wide tooth comb just to kind of break it in after, and it will break the curls. Go ahead and section it and just kind of curl it. So I just kind of turn it and let it sit there for like a few seconds, and you're just going to work the barrel. See how I'm turning and then turn, drop, turn. And then the ends, don't give it any attention. Just literally run the curling iron through it. You don't have to curl the ends because, I mean, are curl ends really in now? No, they're not. If your heat is on 325 and up, you don't want to let it marinate on there, just because you don't need to let it sit that long. So your sectioning always take maybe like an inch, yeah, inch and a half. Kind of leave it there and just work it fast because you don't want to let it sit there. And this part, normally do like 3. Sometimes I'll do 4, but when I want more of a looser curl, then I just kind of take bigger sections, you know? See how I'm already running my fingers through it? It's a habit. All right, and my other section, so here. Okay, there we go, all done, but we're not gonna leave this how it is, okay? So you see how it just kind of did its own thing. The ends, don't pay attention to them. If you're going for the straight ends, I don't really do that too much or too often. But if you are wanting, sometimes I go with my flour and just kind of like flour in the ends, like just to kind of, so, ooh. Sorry guys, it's not heartburn and acid reflux. Okay, afterwards, just make sure that you want to give your ends, mid to ends always, but ends always need some sort of oil or something. That way they kind of look smoother, shinier, healthy, instead of like thirsty, you know. I'm just gonna take a little bit of oil. I don't go too crazy with it. The oil that I'm using is the Keratin Complex Shine. This one is also a little bit heavier, but I'm telling you, my hair absorbs, like, it's just parched basically. So I just work it on the ends and then a little on the face frame, just because those little baby hairs be thirsty too. But nothing at the root. And see, with my hair, it already automatically breaks it. But if you ever want to go in to break it more, just get yourself a little wide tooth comb and it'll break it. And literally this will give you the beach waves. So in with the hairspray, I'm gonna use the Shaper Plus Sebastian. So just go in with hairspray and get those little hairs on there. Alright guys, so this sums up today's video, and I hope you guys liked the whole tutorial. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and ask away. Let me know if anything. I'll go ahead and list the products that I use down below. But yeah, this is my go-to for my beach waves. And if you guys want to try it or do try it, please let me know and see how it works out for you. But I'm glad that I was able to share this with you guys. And if you guys want any other hair tutorials or anything, just let me know. I can do anything that you guys want to see. So shoot me something, all right? And I will see you guys next time. Bye.